Welcome back to another episode of Racing with Synergy, and today we got ourselves something special, the Acura Integra Type R, a sports car that set records and became a racing champion. Performance-wise is interesting as well too. The Type R had a B18C5 engine with a hand-ported head, thinner valves, and unique valve springs. It was 93 pounds lighter and had 25 more horsepower than the Integra GSR. It also had a red line of 8,400 RPM. Very powerful. Racing wise, the Type R won the SCCA World Challenge Touring Car Championship in 1997 and went on to win 5 more championships in a row. That's amazing too. Production wise, 320 units were produced in 1997, and the features of the Type R came with air conditioning. The legacy of the Type R is actually, pretty self-explanatory, because the Type R is considered by some to be one of the best sports cars ever made. It helped Acura move away from luxury and focus on sports cars. A lot of particular interesting history behind the Integra R. You would see it mostly in games like Need for Speed, Underground, at least the first Underground. You would see earlier editions of the Gran Turismo games, early installments of Forza Motorsport. So it's obvious that Acura wanted to move away from being a luxury oriented company to a sporting company, and they chose the right vehicle for it, as well as other models like the NSX and the NSX Type R and Zero. There's a lot of particular history behind the vehicle, but before we get started with the gameplay portion of it, or at least the racing portion of it, because I know you guys are more likely enough interested in the racing portion of it, just a full disclaimer, obviously, we're playing with a Integra R that is modified because it's Need for Speed, but I hope that you guys actually enjoy the racing. We're gonna take our time actually discovering why this was one of the best sports cars Acura ever created. But before we do so, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started. So what are your thoughts on the Integra Type R? Personally, to me, I love the NSX. I would have rather chose that particular vehicle, considering that there's a lot of history behind that car too, and part of the reason why, you know, they switched out from luxury to sporting. But I figured that the Type R holds a different form of history and was the blueprint to the transformation of luxury into the sports cars, especially considering the fact that it won a championship. I do love seeing this car in earlier installments of racing games because it just goes to show the value and the history about an intriguing vehicle like this. But anyways, let me know your thoughts. Hope you guys actually enjoyed the video. This is Saiynergy signing out, and peace out.